What's up, Internet? Welcome back to the Bottomless Clip channel. As you can see, we're doing something a little special today. There's no Dark Souls going on. I mean, that's a lie. There will be Dark Souls today, but we're starting with something new. Something I don't know what I'm going to call it, but here we go. I'm pretty much going to be doing PC games, or at least games I enjoy. They may be on PC, maybe on console. We'll see how it goes. It's just kind of something I want to do to get some variety going, because it's been just Dark Souls, and don't get me wrong, Dark Souls, great game, great game, but I just want to do some new stuff and get some more content out. So, today we're playing Crawl, as you can see on the screen here. It's a dungeon crawler. It's meant to be a 4-person local co-op PC game, so if you've been kind of looking for a game like that, if you do PC gaming, I would highly recommend this game for just a fun party game with your friends, or even just if you're looking for a kind of casual solo game. It's really good for that as well. The AI, they did a good job with the AI. So, without further ado, I think I'll just jump in the game and kind of explain how it works from there. I'm gonna go through the kind of what would be the character creation screen first. You might not understand everything completely right off the bat, but I will explain it once I get into the game. So, here we go. Put 3 bots in. We'll go on hard difficulty. There's the controls. It's move with the control stick if you're using a controller, or just move with the mouse if you're using a mouse. A to attack, B for your special. What I really like about this game is it gives you plenty of options for controls. Like, you can use just the mouse, so it's the mouse moving around with a left click, right click for attack and special respectively. You can cut a keyboard in half. Not don't cut your keyboard in half, guys. That's a bad idea. But you can split your keyboard in half and have one person on each side. Someone using arrow keys, someone using WASD. And there's tons of options. So if you don't happen to have, like, for myself personally, I have the Microsoft Xbox 360 controller receiver on my computer, and then I have just my Xbox controller hooked up. So that's what I use personally. But anyway, there's the controls. Super easy. The next thing you do is you pick a deity to worship. You get like a nice little name, an image, and then the important things are on the bottom half, where it shows the 3 the 3 different monster sets you can get, and then also the effect of choosing the deity. So I think personally I'll go with this guy for the store discount, because I really like that. Plus I like his monster set. So, and as I said, you might not understand everything right off the bat, but I'll explain it. So 1 person's dead, 3 people are dead, 1 person's alive. 3 dead ones want to kill the one who's alive. The person who kills him will become the human. The human wants to kill the monsters that the ghost can become and collect XP from killing them. Once the human reaches level 10, you can activate the portal to the boss, and then you want to kill the boss to win, and the 3 people who are currently undead inhabit the boss's body and want to kill the human and stop him from winning. So there's a kind of really basic idea how that goes. I'm not the human first, so I'm going to pause it here real quick and just go through the gameplay tips section just to cover everything. So here's combat, A to attack, B for your special move, and you'll get that little swirly pattern going underneath your character if your special is ready. It's got kind of a like recharge counter on it every time you use it. It's not just something you can use all the time. The ghosts have a special, but they don't get the swirly pattern when they can use it. They get something else that I'll explain later. If you're a ghost and you find something with a dotted white line around it, you can enter it and use it. It'll either be a trap or a monster statue. The traps obviously have different effects. There's fire traps, there's like spear traps, there's energy ball traps. I don't even know what to call them, but there's tons of traps out there. Definitely plenty of ways to kill your friends, so that's always fun. But anyway, there's also monster statues, which are normally high-level monsters that you can inhabit and then become for that one specific area and try and kill the human with. So here's kind of the display guide for the rooms. There's unexplored, the stairs to the next floor, which each floor is kind of like a different level. The blacksmith, which is where you purchase items from. The portal to the boss, that one you'll only see if you're level 10 or higher, because you can't activate the portal unless you're level 10. So why have the little symbol? Makes sense. Every time you damage the human, anytime you do damage, you get blood for it. The blood can be then given to the idol inside the blacksmith shop, and you get gold every time for every bit of blood you have acquired. So that's how you kind of get money to purchase items to get stronger. There's also a blood fountain where you can pay 5 blood to teleport to the blacksmith of the floor. So if you're in danger of dying before getting the blacksmith, absolutely would recommend using something like that. Or just if it's at the beginning of a level and you just want to upgrade yourself, definitely a good idea. After you beat a floor, there'll be kind of a summary page of how the floor went. Every time someone else levels up, you will get 5 vitae for leveling up your monster. So every time the monster levels up, it obviously gets stronger, and you want to get the strongest monster, because obviously it makes it easier to kill the human the stronger the monster is. So there's kind of a really basic rundown of it. I'm not the human, I'm a ghost. I will be the blue ghost if you want to keep track. I will always be the blue ghost or the blue human, just to make it easier so you know who I am. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of play the game and explain some of the elements as they appear to us. So, resume. Okay, so the first thing is when you're a ghost, you step on a summon circle, and then you become a random monster. There's no way to control it, but you can only be one of the 3 from your monster set when you pick the deity that you're going to follow. So that's one thing that takes a little bit of playing around with to figure out which monsters you like being and which ones you like playing as. I'm sorry if it's a little confusing because there's 2 eyeball monsters. I'm the one on the right that's dying, sadly. But anyway, sorry, Jesus. Okay. As the ghost, you want to pick up these little yellow balls of ectoplasm, and you can see they're filling that bar above my head. I'll try and show it again before I get summoned in as a monster. Come on, there's one. Every time you get 5, you will be able to summon in a kind of blob type of thing, or a slime, or whatever you want to call it. And you can, when you summon in the slime, it's just a little monster that can do damage. It's nothing too powerful. But if all 3 ghosts happen to have 3 slimes, which are the max they can have per ghost is 3, you can get a nice little army of slimes going, and you can do quite a bit of damage. There's see yellow or orange summoned in a couple slimes there. You can also inhabit them, so I'll summon one and then go inside of it. They just have this really basic bubble attack that's, they have to stay still when they're shooting, and it's really slow and not powerful. But again, if you get 9 altogether, which is the max, can be really powerful. Right here, where my ghost is on the bottom left, this is a trap. It will not become unlocked until all the summon circles have been used. So see now, the crossbow trap is active. Sorry, again, this is kind of confusing because there's 2 of us gnomes. I'm the one that's just summoning the giant trap, because if you can get the stupid AI to walk through the one giant trap thing, it's pretty funny. This one I suppose won't do it because he's got the bow, which sucks. In my opinion, the bow is probably the worst weapon in the game, but that's just me. Did I kill him? I did. Yes, I'm the human. So, humanity regained. I'm not going to go down the stairs quite yet. I think I'll try and find the blacksmith and show you that. If I live through this, holy crap, 4 summon circles. That's a lot of monsters. Good thing they suck, even though they're on hard. Come here. Come here. Come here, little girl. Come here. It's okay. Oh my god. The spider webs suck unless you're in the monster, because you can't attack and you move slowly in them. So, really, really great to use. The little girl, those little symbols she summons on the ground will heal monsters. And the eyeball guy just has the little beam, and then his special is that little dash that he just did. So yeah, all the monsters are incredibly different, and there's a lot of playing around with it, kind of getting used to it, and understanding what they do, and kind of picking favorites. But other than that, oh, here's the blacksmith shop. Okay, so here's the statue. I got 40 odd gold, or 40 odd blood, so I get 40 gold. As you can see, there's tons of weapons. There's the sling is a ranged weapon. Club, you got a slow, strong weapon. Dagger, or the shiv, I guess. You have a fast, kind of strong weapon. The longer you're in here, the more orbs will spawn for the ghosts. So they just kind of get free slimes until you leave. So it's kind of what do I want to say here? You kind of want to... Oh, you son of a bitch! That's another thing that's really annoying, is that if someone summons a slime right before you goddamn leave a room, so annoying. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. It'll probably come up again. Anyway, I'm leaving the floor. So here's the floor results summary page. So I got a couple levels, he got a couple levels, he got a couple levels, he sucked. So see, because 2 other people leveled up twice, I get 5 Vitae per level, so I get a total of 20. And see here, you pick the monster you want to upgrade, you evolve them using the Vitae, and that's how you go about making your monster stronger. So there's that, already up. Chapter 2. Oops. Health potion. I absolutely want that. Alright, what do you got for me? There's a flame trap up there, so I'll try to stay... Oh, there's so many traps in here. There's one monster spawner and so many traps. That worm is really annoying. It sucks, but it's really annoying because it can do that underground runaway skill, and then when it's level 2 worm, or whatever you want to call it, when it's a level 4 Caterpie, it will... It gets spikes that come out of the ground in the direction that it runs away. And slime, are you kidding me right now? If nothing else, the slimes are just incredibly annoying. So, oh, treasure chest. Ow. As you can see there, I had a full bar of health, and then it went away. And then now, see, it's back. You actually can get 2 bars of health. I have never gotten 3. This beam trap is fucking annoying. I've never gotten 3 bars of health. Oh, wow, that tore down my health. Oh, up there, monster statue. Ah, so annoying. So that's this would be the max level of the eyeball monster. Probably gonna die here. Ow. Yep. So there I go. I'll at least start being a good ghost. At least as a ghost, it's easier for me to explain things, so I can kind of take it slower. There's not so much stuff going on that I have to pay attention and try and talk at the same time. So yeah, here I am just kind of collecting the ectoplasm. They only spawn in this upper section, so you just kind of circle around like the way I'm doing. You're probably going to collect plenty. Monster! Yay! I'm one of the upgrade ones. So see, now instead of having those little traps and then just a basic swing attack, I throw daggers and drop bombs. So that's kind of my upgrade. You can see the spider upgrade there. It actually throws the web instead of just spitting it out. And then it's also slightly stronger and has more health. So just evolving, obviously, is the best way to go about getting better monsters. I mean, that's just kind of common sense, but... Did I kill him? Yeah, I got him with my bomb. Sweet. Alright, you're gonna die. You're going to die. Thank you. Blacksmith. Spend my blood. Blood. What we got here? We got a short sword, which is slower but higher range. I think I'll get more health. And then, okay, I should probably explain the shop a bit better. The middle is the weapons. So obviously, here's the bow and the sword, and he picked up something I didn't care about. And then over here, kind of auxiliary items. The 2 on the right will be potions, and the 2 on the left will be items. So see, the Sword Link Amulet. While standing in blood, fire magic swords when you attack. Or Living Tome Tears, magic book that follows you around and periodically fires a spell. So it's just kind of auxiliary stuff that helps you out. And on the left are spells that replace your B button. So I'll get this one. Instead of having a dodge roll, I now do that, which does damage to the monsters. So yeah, That's a good thing to keep in mind that I probably should explain the first time I went to the shop, but alas, I didn't. Oh, stay away from me, Beam. I want none of your crap. I was gonna go this way. Alright. I love... Oh, God, I hate the Imp, because the Imp pretty much has the same attack I do, just with fire, and then he can breathe. Yeah, he, like, vacuums you in, so... it's really interesting how different all the monsters really are. There's no monsters that are truly super alike. So, I mean, that's a lie. There's a couple monsters that are incredibly alike, but just have different, like, auxiliary effects. But besides that, there's a lot of variety and a lot of replay value, actually. Because even if you you play through a full game, you're like, oh, that was good. There's always more to explore and more to do, and yeah, it's really. And plus, every time you play the game to completion, you'll unlock new stuff. Whether it's new monsters or... Oh, I died. New monsters, new deities, new items to buy at the shop. There's all sorts of stuff. Ooh, I love this trap. The rapid fire bubble. When you're actually playing with humans, the ghost is really fun to play as because you kind of get a, like, kind of teamwork, but not really kind of aspect. So, like, there'll be, like, alliances, there'll be betrayals. It's just all good fun, I say, personally. Oh, wow, he had a lot of money. Holy crap. Or a lot of blood. I suppose this is... No, he's green. Green's been human a couple times. The AI will almost always go back to the shop when they're done, when they first become human and are allowed to leave the room. So just keep an eye out for that. Let's just go to the next floor. Floor results. Ding! I gained quite a few levels, that's pretty cool. And orange is still sucking. Wow. I think I'll upgrade my eyeball monster. And I'll call that good. Ready up, because that's... I mean, I kind of have to call that good. That's all the Vitae I have. Vitae? I don't know. It's something like that. I have 3 slimes, so I'm just going to summon them all in up here, and then become a monster. So now there's plenty of enemies on the field for... Yeah, he didn't stand a chance. I mean, he didn't have much health, but nonetheless, did not stand a chance. As you can see, the upgraded eyeball monster has that kind of rapid fire bubble attack, as well as the standard one that the regular one had. And orange is not even going to get a chance to level up. There's a god that he obviously picked as the one that you start off with the bow. I wouldn't recommend it because you start off with the bow, and the bow is just not... It's really not good in this game unless you get a really late game bow where it's high, has really high power and high attack speed. The early game bows are they're slow, and they take a lot of skill to actually aim and fire and all that, so just something to keep in mind. If you play well with the bow, absolutely use it. I've just never had a really good experience using the bow of any sorts, so I'm going to die here very obviously, but do as much damage as I can. Alright, so green is back in human form. Good for him. He killed me. Cool story. Asshole. So obviously just being the ghost, floating around, collecting ectoplasm. All good things. Any other monsters? No, they're all dead. I'll talk about the monsters when they're actually alive. There's him using the fountain. So you pay 5 blood, you get teleported immediately to the shop. So that's kind of... It's really cool for, as I mentioned earlier, when you're low on health and you just really think you should buy out the shop and screw over your friends, or if you're you just really want to make it to the shop. It's just really nice feature to have that kind of teleport. Now, one thing for sure, as I was talking about like the whole friendship betrayal stuff, with the traps, you really want to work together with your friends. Like this crossbow trap, I'm trying to get him into range of it because it only hits certain areas. It's me again. Sweet. I'm doing a pretty decent job actually. If I do say so myself. This guy throws like I love how he's got like the Bomberman bombs. That's really cool. If anyone's a huge Bomberman fan, it's he's got that going on. I got some decent amount of money. I think I'll get the. Let's see. So I guess I'll get the throwing knives since they have a longer range. And then I'll upgrade my health again and my strength. And what's this? And I'll take the red soul gem, sure. And let's just move on. Let's see if I can become level 10 and fight the boss already. That'd be probably the fastest I've ever fought the boss before, which would be interesting. It normally takes at least till floor 4, which I believe we're on 3 right now. So yeah, let's see how this goes. There's the second level worm I was talking about. So see if he digs underground, you'll see the there it is, that trail of needles, which is really useful. You can definitely kind of kite the enemy around them, and it's just this never-ending spree of annoyance, let me tell you. Something else really cool about the slime, since I was talking about friendship, friends, and since I was talking about kind of making alliances and stuff with your friends, since obviously you can't with the AI, if you summon a slime and hide it, because as you can see, there's a crap ton of stuff going on the screen all the time. So if you can hide behind something, it's really cool because you can just screw with them and the door is locked and they have to break all the furniture, which then lets you have more slime. So it's a really good tactic. Anyway, I'm going to go activate the portal now, see if I can't beat this boss. So let's go. As you can see, there's 3 triangles on the ground. You can only fight the boss 3 times, which I always thought was interesting because there's 4 players. So there's always going to be someone who does not get to fight the boss. But since there's such short games, it's not a huge deal, because you can always just play again. As you saw, that little pink thing, it explodes, and I shot it at a broken up door, so that's pretty much the tactic to fighting the boss. You have to just shoot the pink things into its mouth. Pink things into its mouth. You shoot the little pink blobs into its mouth, it will blow up, it'll get stunned. It's kind of like the Dodongo in Ocarina of Time, if anyone's a Zelda fan. But it will get stunned, and then you attack it. You attack its brain, actually, which is its weak point. Otherwise, if you have a ranged attack, if you can attack its brain from the ground level, you can also do damage that way. So without further ado, let's just do the boss fight. As I said, the 3 ghosts control it. 1 for each arm, and then 1 does the head. The head has the primary damage. When I'm looking at it from here, so its left arm, its left arm does the little blob. The right arm shoots those bubbles that will immobilize you. And then it only opens its mouth when it attacks. So you have to wait for those times that it attacks, and then just have at it. The ghosts are using a really good strategy, actually, the AI, where when you're stunned, instead of just staying inside the boss, you come out and you unleash your slime. So that's pretty cool. I never thought of doing that until I saw the AI doing it, actually, so go the AI for actually having a good idea. As you can see, these little pink things have a timer on them, so they will explode after a set period of time, so you don't want to waste it by any means. And now it looks like if I can get it down one more time, I should beat the boss already, which is really, really fast, but I'm not going to complain. So I think here we go, going to beat the boss. Bye-bye, boss. Yes. Humanity is saved. You're welcome. Fuck off, slime, I'm having a moment. Salvation! Okay, so, there we go. Escaped alive. First place. I killed the boss, I got first place. All good things. The scoring system is determined by level, or by XP gained. So if I didn't happen to kill the boss, I would probably be second for getting the most XP. If all 3 players, or all 3 attempts are used on fighting the boss, and the boss wins on the final attempt, the person who challenged the boss will automatically get 4th, and then it'll obviously go by XP points. The final thing is if I hit A, I'll see if I unlocked anything. And yes, I got Enchanted Ectoplasm, which I have no idea what that does, but cool. Alright. So anyway, that's Crawl. That's a pretty fun 4-player local co-op. As you can see, a whole game does not take very long at all. So I would highly recommend it. It's $10 on Steam. And yeah, anyway, I think I'll call that a video. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I plan on doing plenty of more just like casual games like this and just sitting down and playing them, explaining them, and all that stuff. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!